I'd say they're magical.
There's a misunderstanding or a different experience of how the bats are perceived in their relative countries, whether that's African countries or Indian subcontinent. And sometimes, unfortunately, those bats are seen as a bit of a nuisance. We got involved with the organisation some years back in Bedford. We were asked to deliver a workshop or a training session for the organisation. They wanted to make their work more inclusive and trying to involve the BME communities and other disadvantaged groups around the Bedfordshire area.
I think it gave people confidence. I think one of the problems is people think black and minority ethnic groups are something completely different from ordinary groups, and I don't think that's the case. I think what you need to do is to meet the people in that community and raise the awareness of the bat group, and then just like when you're working in the other group, you just treat that group honourably and with respect, and if you're enthusiastic they'll catch on to that and come along with you. We run a whole series of events. We work with the neighbourhood centre, we work with local community level leaders, we work with the street ranger, we work with local schools. We did some open days where parents brought their children in and we put on displays about bats. We brought in captive bats and we did treasure hunts, and we built willow bats. We did bat walks, did bat box building in schools.
In terms of marketing and publicity, I think there's a number of ways of getting the message across. And some of the faith organisations and buildings, some of the mosques, some of the Hindu temples, Sikh temples, and I think it's very, very important to hold local community events at a local level. Please don't waste resources in terms of producing massive materials and leaflets in different languages, because there are so many different languages. You know, you can easily produce an A4 piece of paper and to make it very simple. You won't be patronising communities, but you want to try and get your message across. So very plain English, simple language, trying to advertise the project or the activity, and that could be produced and outreached in some of the local kind of facilities in the communities, the post offices, the local shops and so on. If you could aim some of the activities at the young people to generate that interest in terms of bats, I think that would be a great viewpoint, a great standing up platform. But the main thing, there's goodwill and passion.
Since then there's been a steady ripple effect, and every year we get into new groups and we do new things, and I'd hope that would continue.
In the future we've got quite a lot planned with the bat group. We're carrying on running events. We're going to just continue doing the project as much as we can, and we're getting requests in for public walks and school sessions all the time, so we're quite a very busy, active bat group now.